How we doing, everybody? We are going to play a little Clash for Eternia, Masters of the Universe. Um, so we set up uh, a board. I'm just going to do a little setup section first, and all this is just this page. Okay, so everything was set up via this page. So what we have is, if you have the 3D terrain, of course, we'll have 3D terrain in here. But what these are rocks, and then there's little cards here that tell you what the rocks do. So this obviously you can't shoot through it, and it costs 2 to get up on it, and then 2 to go down. So we're gonna, as far as movements are concerned, this is actually a cavern, so you have an entrance here. These are walls. And then we have the boulders, of which you can actually pick up. And you can do a ranged attack of 4. Characters may spend 1 energy and 1 action to remove the adjacent boulder, and may perform a throwing attack. And normally the range is 4 as well. That's like an average. So we're doing these. It's going to be the He-Man characters, classic-wise, versus the Skeletor characters. And so we have Skeletor here. We have Evelyn here. We have Beastman here, which again was all set up via that booklet. And then I have the He-Man characters. This is the spawn area over here. It says to play with 4, but I'm only going to play with 3. And we're going to be playing against the AI. Now, it says for the AI to have their energy go up with a token, but I'm going to use this board here instead. These cards are really only for the player versus player, so they're useless, but I have them in there because if you're setting up for player versus player, you'd have those in there. And then you have the 1 minion, which is the hoverbot. And each one of these cards, so this is the energy to use that. So there's your general attack. Your energy to use that, which is 1. And then if I use 2, I can use rapid fire. All right, that's my armor, which is 1, and my health is 6 for man at arms. So there's tokens here. So I'm going to take the man at arms token, and I'm going to put it at number 6. All right, and why does this look like it's upside down? Okay, and then He-Man has this sort of power. So these got range. You see the little range thing here, and both of him and Tila are only close combat. So He-Man, and I played this once before and I lost, but He-Man is the only thing that kept me in the game because he could heal himself. Tila is good too because she can launch these guys out, spawn them out, and they can take damage instead of her. When you kill someone, they automatically come back. So you're never out of the game. So she's at 7. And then these are the NPC characters here, the AI characters. So Beastman's also at 10. Evelyn's at 6. And Skeletor is at 8. All right. So then each one of them has activation cards. So there's activation, and then the AI character has a strategy card. So we're going to mix these up. Okay, and I'm just going to randomly put, see it says controller. So controller 1, controller 2, and you see it's every other card. Now I have that card already there since I'm playing with only 3 characters. The 4th one will be any character I choose will take a second. That always comes at the end. So I'm only placing 3. And then the sword here will go at 0. And every time someone gets killed or I get one of those tokens, then that will go up. And every time you go on a colored square, these cards will come out. All right, so these cards give me additional powers. Last time I got stuck over here. I never got a chance really to go over there. So by the time I did, the game was pretty much over. So the end condition. I don't know why I'm mixing those because I'm going to do this on purpose. I get to choose who goes first and who goes second. But anyway, so the thing is, if they kill 3 guys, it doesn't matter if they kill the same guy twice. They kill 3 guys, I lose. All right, and if I can collect all 4 of these, technically I only need to collect 2 that have the. I think it's the laughing. Yeah, it's the laughing Prince Adam. They get replaced by NPCs, and I need to bring the NPCs back over here, and they take all the damage from that point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix these up. Of course, now I need to figure out exactly where I think. So, like this one, I think goes here. This one goes here. That one goes in the middle. I need to look at that real quick. And this is called a rescue for obvious reasons. No, this one goes here. And that one goes there. It's correct. And that one's in the middle. Okay. So I can take an interact action to do that. So I'm going to get, in fact, I'm going to get He-Man to go first. These guys activate with that strategy card. And I think I'm going to, I kind of went this way. I have Man-at-Arms go second, and I'm going to have Tila go last. So then these are the NPC cards for us. So this Beastman generates these guys, and Tila generates these guys. All right, and then I have little cheat sheet cards for player aid and the AI rules. So when they go, I have a character activation card, and then I have a strategy activation card. All right, and these are the cubes for my energy. And the energy is here, and then other things can get you energy as well. All right, so let's get some of these out. And what happens is that when I use energy, it goes to the villains. All right. So we'll go through this real quick, and then these are my daze tokens sitting over here. And the daze tokens eliminate your armor, and you have -1 movement. It doesn't say whether it stacks or not, but so I'm going to assume it does. Where if you have 3 movement, which is your general movement, and you have 3 of them, you ain't going anywhere. And then you can give up power to get rid of them. All right, so he's going to go first. All right, so Beastman is going to go first. He's over there, so I'm going to pick an character activation card. Before taking their first action, character heals 2. He's not damaged. So basically, this card here has it separated by 3 places. Every character gets 2 actions. So if I can't do 2, then it'll go back and do the same one over again. If there is an enemy in attack range, it doesn't. Otherwise, character moves 2 spaces towards the closest enemy, stopping if there is an enemy in range. So he's going to move 2. And then, as I said, since I don't, he hasn't done, can't do either one of these again, so he's going to move 2. All right. And I put these underneath face up, because when the face up card comes up, then I just reshuffle it. Okay, so he's done. He gets no energy for that, because he was the first one. So the person with that moves the first gets no energy. I think I don't know if they start with. I guess this is where they start. I don't know if they start with any. All right, so He-Man's going to go next. He's going to get 1 energy. Okay. And he can move 3. So 1, 2, 3. I wonder if I can. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I can do that. I can move 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if I'm cornering myself in there, but Beastman can't go again. So I'm fine till next round. All right, and so controller's going to go again. Now it says this game takes an hour. The last one I played was like 3 hours long. So let's see how this goes. I'm going to stop at an hour, and we'll do part 1, part 2, and part 3 if that's what it takes. All right, so Skeletor is next. So we have a character activation. Also, he had no energy, so I didn't do this. But they automatically get these things if they can afford it. Okay? Character activation. He will get 1. So I'm going to put that with his card. See, this is 5, 5 here, 5 here. And this is their general one. When it doesn't apply to a player. Which is basically the stuff that they're going to get from me. All right. Character moves 2 spaces towards the closest enemy, stopping if they are in attack range. Spawn 2 minions adjacent to this character. They immediately activate. Flip over another action card for this character, but don't resolve it 1 time. Okay, so he's going to move 2. There's nothing to spawn because I don't have any minions out of the game at this point. So I'm going to have to do another card. But I only activate the one of these. If there is an enemy in attack range, there is not. Otherwise, move 2 spaces towards the closest enemy, stopping if I can get an attack range. So he's got a range. Oh no, he's not ranged. Only Evelyn is ranged. So he's going to move 2 here. Okay. All right. So Man at Arms. I can. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 gets me nowhere. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could move over here and shoot him, which is probably what I'm going to do. Models don't block line of sight. So I could shoot Beastman right through the bot, just FYI. All right, so I'm going to go 1, 2. Oh, I think I get a +1 die. Let me check the rocks here. Yeah, roll +1 attack die when attacking enemies outside this terrain. All right, so it's here. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that, and I'll get an extra die. So he will get 2 things for that. Again, that's based on this. After rolling attack dice, re-roll any dice. So these guys have 2 hit points. Basically 1 armor and 1 hit point. So that's 2. I need to get 2 things for that. Either that or I can get 2 attacks for him. Now if I do that, I'm going to be giving these 2 to him. So let's do that. I'm going to get 2 attacks, and he's going to get 3 dice. Okay. And I'm only going to hit 1. So these are melee, and that's range. So my second attack will kill him. Of course, I guess I should have just done the 1 because the reroll would have done it. But at least He-Man is semi-safe now. Because I guess this puts me at height. Oh, I didn't roll this. I didn't roll the fourth die on the other one. Oh, okay, great. So this gives me 1, and so I'll do a take back because that second hit would have killed him, and then I can do 4 damage to 1, 2, 3, 4 to Beastman, and that's what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. I forgot I was rolling the extra die. So that was a good turn for him. He just helped He-Man out a bit because you know Beastman's going to go after him. Let's see, maybe not. Yeah, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. So, and I guess when I'm here, I'm still adjacent. All right, so let's see who's next. Might be the strategy one. It is. Kind of feeling. Okay, so with the strategy ones, all the bots are going to go first. So let's see. AI strategy activation has a special deck, blah, blah, blah. Activate minions. Okay. All right. Each AI character has 1 attack and 1 skill reference. Each time an AI character activates, it gains thing as usual. Each time a character activates, flip 1 character. I did that during the activation. It resolves an activation 2 times. Did that. Boosts and surges are also always used. Okay, so I did all that. I just want to make sure I was all right. So these guys here, I assume that they have a movement of 3. So we're going to move them all 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. He can attack. 1, 2. That's it. So he's going to get 3. So He-Man's going to get attacked twice. Okay, so they have a Whirling Blades of 2, and for every castle icon they get to roll an additional die. So they have exploding dice. All right, so let's attack with this guy first. And he's going to hit him for 2. And I have no armor for him. Okay, so the second guy is going to go. And he's going to hit him for 1. So I got no thing there, so he gets hit 3 times. All right. He-Man's in a bit of trouble over there. And Tila's going to go. All right, and she's going to get 2 power. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Because I'd like to use a second action to spawn my guard. So I'm probably going to keep her out of the fight for a bit. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, or I go this way. And I spawn my guard. Okay, now we get a strategy. I never picked the strategy activation. Okay, so actually I got to do a take back on. She doesn't get this yet. Okay, so strategy activation. Each player character loses 1. Well, she wouldn't have had hers yet. It goes to the controller panel, so they're gonna both be dropped out. If they cannot, they suffer 1 wound and become dazed. Flip another one. Well, she can't because she wouldn't have gotten any. So that's going to affect everything here. So I'm going to have to take back her entire movement. All right, so now she's dazed. And I'm going to get a wound. Okay, and I'm going to flip over another card. The controller pays 5. He can't do that. The controller pays 3. Spawn 1 minion on each spawn point. They immediately activate. So there's only one guy. I'm going to put him here. I think it's the closest one. So I think that's over here. So 1, 2. So I guess he's going to attack. He pays 3 for that. Controller pays 2. He can't. Spawn 1 minion on a. So that's all right. There is no more things to do that. Okay. So they're gonna attack again. Oh no, he's not adjacent. He's not adjacent. Okay, that's it. So now we'll go back to Tila. I'm just gonna give her 1. 1 will go back to him. And now she can only move 2 and spawn. Unless I give up my last 1, maybe I will, to get the dazed off there and move that extra 1. Okay. So none of my guys have any power now. Kind of sucks. Alright, so next Evelyn's going to go. And she is going to move 2 and then move 2 again. Which in the beginning is pretty much a stipend until they can get into the battle. Alright, so 1, 2. And she's kind of stuck, so. Alright, so now what happens is we collect these 4 back up. We collect my 5 back up, and we do it all over again. And I don't know what to do about He-Man there. Because if I make him go first, he's only going to get 1 power, which doesn't give him anything. So all I can hope is that if I make him go second, I may have Tila go first because she needs the power less because 1 power allows her dude to activate. And then I can block off Skeletor with him. And maybe I can sneak in. I don't know if I can sneak it around him because the only other entrance is over here. All right. Okay, so I'm going to have Tila go first. And then I'm going to go with He-Man. All right, let's see. Let's see what... oh, that's a problem. All right, so he's going to get attacked all over the fucking place. Jesus Christ. So we have 4 guys. Okay, so we have 4 attacks going on. 5 attacks. That was the worst card in existence I could pull first. Okay, let's do He-Man. We'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4. That might kill him. I might not be able to get the token. Looks like 1 attack. Ouch. For each thing, roll one additional die. Okay. Yeah. So the most I can roll is 2 extra. Because it says additional dice can't generate more dice. So he's going to take 3 damage. Ouch. Let's see what the last guy does. 1. God, he's just barely alive. All right, let's see what this guy does. 3 damage. That's horrible. All right, let's see what else they do to me. The controller pays 3. He doesn't have it. The AI character with the most... Oh, he can't do that one. He can't do that one. He can do this one. The controller pays 2. The AI character with the most thing, which is Skeletor, moves 2 spaces. Continue to the next effect. All AI characters with the lowest remaining HP. The AI character with the lowest HP, which is Evelyn. Or Beastman. Could be either one. Heals to... oh no, Evelyn's not damaged. It's just Beastman. And gains 2. Okay. This is bad. All I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna lose this one too. I mean, look at that. I mean, literally surrounded. All right. So she's gonna. It sucks that I have to move. I'm not gonna engage. 1, 2, 3. Spend the 1. And do that. Okay. Oops. Okay. If there is an enemy in attack range, all right. So he's going to use his feral rage. He might kill him here. Literally anyone else could have gone, and He-Man would have been fine. But Beastman going, I think he's going to kill him. If there is an enemy within range, character performs 1 attack on the enemy in range at the lowest AP. The character rolls maximum dice and gains all attack, boosts, etc. But the character must suffer 1 wound for each miss rolled. Otherwise, move the character 4 spaces towards the closest enemy, stopping within range. The character suffers 1 wound. 1, 2, 3. He suffers 1 wound. And then I go back. And now the character performs 1 attack and suffers another wound. So basically he goes back to what he just did. Oh, no, he does that for every miss rolled. Sorry. Okay. So he's going to spend both of these. He'll still have 1 because actually he gets 1 here. So he's going to spend both of these. and he's going to get +1 dice for every 2 wounds. So he was here, 1, 2, 1. So he's going to roll one extra die. That's 5. Yeah, if you're thinking he's not going to survive, you're right. And then for every castle rolled, he gets 1 additional success. He only has to do 2 damage. And that's it. It doesn't really matter. That is 3, 4, 5. 5 hits. He's dead. Comes off. Alright, and I'm going to use these strategy cards to go up here to show that they are 1/3 from winning the game. Damn it, man. This game's going to be over quick. And then he goes. So what happens now is this goes back up to 10. And he respawns over here. He'll get 2. That's why I said anybody else that would have gone. Because I could have healed too. And he can't even attack at this point. So when a character dies, oops, I forgot to do this. When a character dies, this goes up. It's called an escalation. And now everybody's going to get the green, their green thing. Okay, you see these cards? There you got 1 yellow, everybody's got a yellow, everybody's got a red, and everybody's got a green. So since it hit the green thing, we're all going to get green. And we get to pick which side we want, too. So let's do this. Let's put charge for him, since that's exactly what I'm going to need. I think I'm going to put grenade for him. Oh, this is not grenade. Push man of arms or 1 ally within 4 spaces of him, up to 3 spaces. May ignore terrain penalties. When an enemy ends a move, action, or performs an attack within 4 spaces, perform 1 attack on that enemy. Okay. And then Tila has Whirlwind. Attack may be used on enemies up to 2 spaces away and hits all enemies within 2 spaces of Tila. All enemies within 2 spaces are pushed back 1 if I spend an extra 1. Tila may use this boost on herself. Attack boost for each wound dealt, heal 1. I'm going to do the whirlwind since everybody's kind of all together. Alright, especially with the ganging up that's going on. Alright, so I'm going to use 1. Perform 1 move action, then perform 1 attack action. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to charge for the 1 I just spent. To put me up here. And then I'm going to attack with 3. I did absolutely nothing. Okay. Not doing too well. Not doing too well. Okay. Alright, Skeletor is now going to be engaging with him, but he can't get in there. So let's see what it says. Before taking the first action, character gains 3. Wow. Okay. If there is an enemy in attack range, there is not. Perform, because he's got a staff attack. But you would think that his staff would be able to do range, but it doesn't. Perform 1 attack on enemy within range with the lowest HP. Otherwise, move 2 spaces. So he'd have to go 1. He could not get up on the rocks. and then he'd have to move 2 again, and that could get him up on the rocks. And that would be the end of his because he can't do anything. Let's see. He's got a skill, though. The ally with the most performs 1 bonus action. So he can't count himself as an ally, I don't think. I don't think he can count himself. So that would be Beastman because he's got 1. So this would be 1, 2, 3. And Beastman would do a move action to try to get to Tila. But he can't get out. So we have to go 1, 2, 3. And that's all he could do. All right. That's it for that. So Man of Arms is going to get 2. Oh, I never did my last action on the last one. I left that. Oh, I could have gotten it. I totally messed that up. I could have gotten that. Because I could have got I should have had He-Man do that with that last action. So let's go ahead and do that because I won't move or anything else. I'll just do the interact action. But the problem is if I do that, then the NPC is going to get gangbanged. So let's just leave it. Let's just make believe that I just gave up that action, I guess. Okay. So Man at Arms. The only one I can really hit from there is Beastman. Yeah, it was probably better off I didn't interact with that because that NPC would have been killed. Either that or I can go 1, 2, 3. And as long as I can track that to that, I can go kill him. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3. That's a wall. So I think he's the only one I can see. So what I may do is hold these and not use it so I can use my reaction attack. And let's hope I can get 2 things here. Alright, I guess I gotta use it. Reroll these 2. Wow! Wow! I wonder if I can use it again. Well, I would definitely get 1 for rolling the thing there, the castle. I don't think I can use it. Maybe I can use it as many times as I have things. So let's just say I can do that. I mean, I don't think it's fair. I should only be able to use it once. But it says after rolling attack dice. Re-rolling a dice. But it doesn't say I can re-roll the re-roll. So, I guess I just... Oh, yeah, but I moved. So that's my 2 actions. Alright, the dice are just not in my favor today. I'm just going to mix up all these dice. Maybe I'll get some luck on some of them if they are superstitious at all. Alright, so Evelyn's going to go. And she has range. So, the nearest guy would be this dude. So 1, 2. I don't know if I'm supposed to move. If character has enough thing to activate their skill and their enemy is in range. Well, let's see. Corner here. The corner here. I guess technically he is in range. Okay. So her skill is mind control, but she doesn't have enough thing to use it. She has no power. She has 2 powers. She's got 2, which is not enough. Character's got face. No. If there is an enemy in range, character performs 1 attack on the enemy in range with the lowest HP. Well, that would be him. Okay, so she's going to attack with 3, 4. And she has attack boost. For each wound dealt, the enemy loses 1. For each one they can't lose, they suffer 1 wound. Well, he's going to die because he doesn't have any of those. Ooh, 1 damage. Which does no damage because he has 2 armor. So nothing. Character moves 2 spaces, stopping if they are in attack range. Well, technically we're in attack range now. So I'm going to just let's move her over here. Okay, so that was the end of her. So now, I can't believe him, man. So I'm going to use Tila for 3. For 2 reasons. Okay, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, for my first action. And this has a bonus action, which is free. So let's use her whirlwind. And I can hit every single one of those guys in there. So I'm going to use 1. And she's going to do 3 dice. Two damage. She's going to get 1 more for that. And I'm going to inflict 2 damage on every single one of them. So, because this one doesn't count. And they have 1 armor and 1 health, which is 2. They all die. So I have a choice here. No, I don't. Because that was a move. That's her 2 actions. So she doesn't have another action. However, she has to use the bonus action of getting the Royal Guard to attack. Oops, I forgot to put that there. And they're going to attack with 3. When an ally within 2 spaces is attacked, move into this closest adjacent space, then become the target of that attack. Alright, so he's going to roll 3 against that hover droid there. And he's going to get it. He doesn't get any power for that, but it does count as a wild. Finally. Look at that. She wiped out everybody. That was great. That was very epic. So, again, I probably wish I had remembered about that last one, because that at very least would have given him power. But it was my own fault. So, anyway, that was the second round. We have 15 minutes before the hour's up, so I could probably get a whole other round in there. All right, so we're going to collect these 4. and these 4. Oops. And these 3. Okay, so what I'm probably going to do with Tila, I'm probably going to have her go first. And hopefully it won't be a strategy or a or Beastman. But then again, He-Man was so hurt. That was the problem, that he got attacked by 4 droids at that point. All right. All right, so Tila's going to go first. I'm going to put Man of Arms up next so that he can protect her on the way out. All right, let's get this thing going. All right, of course. All right, so I'll get my activation card. If the character has enough, okay, so he gets none. He only has 1. He cannot activate his Summon Beasts skill, which, yeah, this guy would then come in, and he's nasty. Thank God he can't afford it. If there is an enemy in attack range, character performs 1 attack. Nope. He doesn't range. Move 2 spaces, and that would get him close enough. And now he would perform an attack. So the only thing he can do is an attack boost, which is roll 1 die for every damage he's taken, which is 1 extra. So he's going to roll 5 dice. And I'm really hoping that he misses. And so the Royal Guard, when an ally within 2 spaces. That is incorrect. All right, so she is on her own. I think I'm good with that. 2. And he used the 1 for that. Okay. I'm good with that. All right. And that's it for Beastman. I'm actually happy about that. All right, so Tila will go. First one, she will turn this over. It's a laughing guy, which I already knew because I turned it over before. And I will pull up an NPC card. Now, I haven't opened the other box of goodies because I wasn't sure if I was going to keep this or not. And it does have the boulders in there, and it does have these NPC as figures, just FYI. I did not get the terrains. I'm still up in the air on whether I'm keeping this or not. Let me know in the comments whether you think I should keep it or not. If you have it, if it's fun for you, and that kind of stuff. And if I'm making any mistakes, please let me know. Prince Adam never suffers escape damage. I forgot about escape damage. Did I move anybody? I don't think I did. I didn't move anybody away from figures. All right, so Prince Adam, I'm going to put him here, which is going to be off the board. And I need to get his tokens. So here's Prince Adam. He's going to go here, which makes no sense, of course, because Prince Adam's already on the board. And he has 5 hit points. So we are going to use this Laughing He-Man, or this is Laughing Prince Adam, as his thing, and he's going to go 5 hit points. Okay, so that was my first action. Prince Adam will not have any escape action, but then again, he's not adjacent to anybody, but she is. So, escape damage, I think, is 1 damage for every person I leave. So, yeah. I'm going to run. So, let's take Tila down to 3. Prince Adam doesn't have any escape things, so 1, 2, 3, 3. And then I can put him here. And now he's within 2, so he can take the damage for me. And that's the end of her turn. That was a good turn. Because I only have to get him here. And then I'm 1 away from winning. Alright. So Evelyn's going to go. Alright, so Evelyn's going to attack him. That's her target. Before taking the action, she gains 3. Which fills her up completely. If a character has enough to activate the skill, he does. Or she does. Push the enemy with the least thing energy, which is him, 4 spaces towards their closest ally. Then the enemy performs 1 attack action on their ally using the attack that can cause the most wounds. Okay. So I'm going to have him attack Man of Arms. And he's going to roll 3 dice for that. And he's going to do 3 damage. Well, that's pretty nasty. If there is an enemy in attack range, there still is. Character performs 1 attack on the enemy within range with the lowest HP. And I'm assuming that the skill is an action. So this would be her second action. So she gets to roll 4 dice. For each wound dealt, the enemy loses 1. Okay, so let's see if I do that first. So she's going to do 2 damage. That is not enough to kill him. So that's it for that. Meanwhile, Man at Arms is like, "You mother, what the hell are you doing?" All right, so he's up next. So I think that I can get Prince Adam out of there. Because what I can do is go 1, pick him up. I think it's whenever you're adjacent to him that they will follow. I don't think it's stuck to one particular character. So 1, 2, 1, maybe not. Or I can go, no, I need 4 for that. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And then I can move him to this side, which puts me at spawn spot, so he is safe. And now I can go... One, 2, 3. And I think that's it. Okay, so heal. So he can go in my pile there. Let me see something. I think that's correct. Oh, it's right here. Duh. All right, let me just see. NPCs. Page 20. This isn't the easiest rulebook to find stuff in. That's one of the problems. Each scenario explains the NPC. I don't think I remember seeing that in here. Once per activation, a player character that begins a move action adjacent to the NPC may move them. Let me see that one more time before I... No, I can't do it. Okay. I have to begin my turn there. Okay, so let's do Man of Arms over again, I guess. 1, 2, 3. I can't remember if I took the other 2 for him. I'm going to assume I did. Alright, so I can either attack Skeletor or I can attack the bot. I can't move. He-Man won't be able to move anyway. Unless I do a rapid fire. No, because I can't see anybody. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let me see something. No. I would need one extra one if I wanted to go here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm just going to attack that bot in front of He-Man. And I won't get a damn thing, so let's re-roll that. That'll do it. It gives me +1 back. And he goes away. So He-Man could move through there. Oh, I'm retarded. That's okay. I'll just give Tila the extra action. Get out of there. Because I could have gone here. Yeah, I'll go there because it still puts me next adjacent to him, and I'm still within range of that one. And could I have done that, though? 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay. All right, and I'm going to leave my 2 here. All right, Skeletor, what you doing? Which means the strategy card is next. Which means he's going to move in front of him again. That's why I'm thinking to use him, because I can still attack that one that attacks He-Man. And then I can still move him out. That's what I'm thinking. If there is an enemy in attack range, character performs 1 attack. There is not. So he's going to move 2. That screws things, though. Unless I put him here instead, and then he rolls 1 attack die extra, which is better for them, so that's what it would probably do. With performs 1 attack die an enemy within range and the lowest HP. Well, there is only one thing, and these are filled up. All right, so Skeletor gains 2, by the way. I didn't do that. Oh, she used her mind control. I didn't take the power out of there. All right, so Skeletor, enemy is wounded by this attack, become dazed, heal 1 for each wound dealt, if I use 2 of them. But he's not damaged at this point, so he wouldn't even use that. All right, so he's going to attack He-Man for 5 because he's one above. It doesn't say anything about that. It says roll +1 attack die when attacking enemies outside the terrain. It says nothing about range. All right, so he's going to attack for 4. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. So he's going to gain 2 back. Okay. Enemies wounded by this attack become dazed. So he's going to use 1 to do that, to daze He-Man. And he's going to take 3 damage. Okay, that's it for that. That was hurtful. How dare you, He-Man! You will all die! He had that big, high, pitchy voice, and unless you watched the movie where Frank Langella played him, and then it was all gravelly. So, what am I doing? And that's a strategy card there. So, all right, He-Man. So, I'd take 2 damage to get out of there. One, 2, 3. Wow, I'm in a bad situation here. And doing 8 damage to, first of all, it's not even 3, it's 2. So I'm going to put 2 here. I'm going to take 1 off to do that. Get that out of there. I would take 2 damage. I only take damage once per figure, so I can't take damage again. I really wish this was an entrance, but it's not. It's kind of hard to see, but there's really only 2 entrances there. I think I'm going to make them chase me. 1, 2, 3. So he takes 2 damage. Yeah, why don't I do that? I will spend both of them to heal 2. Yep. Of course, I could have attacked him with 3 extra dice, but a chance of me doing 8 damage is never going to happen. All right, and we're just going to finish up this round, and then we'll see. See that I'm only a third the way through, right? I saved, half if I can find the other guy quickly. But I've only saved 1 guy, and they've only killed 1 guy. So, okay, so they're going to get 2. And now we're going to do a strategy card. But first we're going to, of course, move these guys. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And those are the only 2 guys that are around. I don't think I have any spawn. I think it tells you to spawn in the thing. So, all right. So let's do against the guard first. And he's going to do nothing against the guard. He's going to hit He-Man. Nope, nothing. Wow, okay. The dice are finally working with me. All right, so I'm going to pick a strategy card. The controller pays 5. He does have 5 this time. All player characters become dazed. Shoot. Okay. And I cost him 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. All the come days. Then each player character suffers a 4 attack. Three damage each. Well, I don't have to continue any further. Game over. It did take an hour. Well, all player characters become dazed. Each player character. So that's a minion. That's not a player character. But I wonder if I can have him. Let's see. When an ally within 2 spaces is attacked, he's within 2 spaces. Move into the closest adjacent space, then become the thing of that attack. So, I wonder if I can do that. So he would die. That would give them an extra card here. He-Man would take 3. And I'll have him take the 3 damage and die. Sparing Tila. Controller can't pay 3. The player character with the lowest remaining HP becomes dazed. Then they suffer a 3 attack. So I get dazed again. What do I do with? Oh, that's right. I don't even have any days more. Okay, so if she's dazed again. I'll just do it because if she dies, it's going to be irrelevant. Yeah, game over. Oh no. Yeah, 3 damage. Okay, I lost again. I really thought that I had something going there, and this card just wiped me out completely. So she would take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. She would die. That would give them their 3rd card. This is the first scenario, by the way. The first scenario, and I've lost twice. I mean, not even close. Not even close. Freaking crazy. All right, guys. Well, I know we went a little bit over the hour, but that's the end of that. And let me know in the comment section whether you think this is a good game, or whether you think this is something that should be retained in my collection. And I mean, the first. So here's my problems with it. I might as well give you my reaction now. Here's my problems with it: that it's a one scenario, one and done situation. There's no reason why they couldn't have made a campaign out of this, where you do 3 things, and maybe you get, one of these to start with on subsequent scenarios, and why it won't build a story like the first. You don't have the main bosses, or your main boss, has double hit points or whatever. There's plenty of ways to have built a scenario, a story around this without saying, oh, it's a one and done. It's a one and done. So that's my problem with it, is there's just no, the theme is great. I love the theme, but, and I love I love the miniatures. They look great. Painted, they're going to look amazing. But there's no progression to story, so there's no hero or villain journey, for that matter, where we could have done scenarios or even one campaign each. One campaign for the villains and one campaign for the heroes, or even 3 campaigns where the heroes are teaming up with the villains. They could have done 3 different scenarios, 3 missions apiece. I mean, it might be something I just want to write, you know, and that's why I'm thinking maybe I should keep it, because I'll just write the scenario myself or the campaign myself, and I'll make a thing out of it. When the board game designer should have done that. I mean, I think it's kind of lazy, to not spend the extra, few days or whatever else writing scenarios out. I mean, it's very, very easy. I mean, if I just came up with idea off the top of my head, I don't even think about it. So, but anyways, I don't know. I'm definitely going to take a break on it and think whether I'm going to go again or not, because I also bought the She-Ra one as well, and I'd like to play with these characters before I give it up. I'm going to keep this box no matter what. There's the figures on it. And then there's a whole other box that has all the other stuff in it, and I didn't even open it because I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. Anyway, let me know what you guys think, and yeah, I guess it did take an hour. All right, have a good one, guys. All right, bye bye. Right now, Destiny Aurora, the audiobook is coming to Kickstarter. I'm going to put the link in the description below. Very excited about it. We're going to be launching in literally 2 weeks at the end of the month, and I'm gearing up for it right now and putting my marketing together for it. I'm really hoping that we can hit some stretch goals with it, so we can unlock. Because what I plan on doing is I want to do all the Destiny Aurora books in audio, and with the same couple, because I've added a woman's voice, so you really get immersed in it, and I want to do the other books as well. So I'm really hoping to hit some stretch goals so that I can pay for that as well. And then of course you'll be getting those for free if we can unlock those stretch goals. If you haven't, the campaign will also include Tales of Ravenor. We got the book in. This is the test copy, the hardcover. I wasn't too happy with the soft cover, so I sent it back. So we're going to be fulfilling this soon. But if you haven't gotten this, you'll be able to get it on the Kickstarter as well. And then Lords of LA, the second book, the second book, but the issues 3 and 4. Issue 3 is penciled completely. Now we just have to do inks and colors on it. I have one more cover to do, and then that'll be my next thing after we launch this one for Destiny Aurora. So we have a bunch of stuff going on, but you'll be able to get all that stuff on the new Kickstarter. So sign up, and so the link below will allow you to sign up so that when we launch, it'll notify you. So yeah, definitely do that below. And thank you so much for all the support. Make sure to like and subscribe. And if you saw the film, if you saw Pope's Exodus, let me know what you guys think. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. All right. Have a good one.